Greetings, viewers. This is King Edrum. I want to have a discussion, and this discussion is about Southern Cameroon and the revolution that is happening inside Southern Cameroon. Southern Cameroonians. It's a good thing to think and look at the bigger picture to see how this revolution is going, what is happening, what is the trajectory. And when you do that, you will notice that there is a split in the revolution, and this split comes from two groups: the interim government groups with their surrogates, their supporters, and AGOC/ADF with their surrogates or supporters, who speak vehemently for them against the other group. We are fighting a revolution. We are fighting a war. Southern Cameroon, compared to La République Cameroon, is a smaller nation. La République Cameroon is a bigger nation that is well equipped. We fought them for 3 years and counting, with pretty much no weapon to get any weapons, and they have not been able to defeat us. That's a good thing, but that also has to come with a lot of complications, where we are losing so many people because, one, we're not united. There's a split between two organizations or two groups, one calling themselves the interim government, or they proclaim to be the interim government, and the other call themselves AGOC/ADF. Either way, these two groups and their surrogates are causing a lot of division on the people, causing a lot of division on ground zero with the people who are fighting the war. And one thing that the people on ground zero have to be aware, they are the one facing the bullets. They are the one facing the war. They are the one dying. They are the one making a decision to fight the war. But those leaders from the ADF, AGOC to the interim government are not on ground zero. They're not on ground zero. They're abroad in a world protected. They don't face guns like those on ground zero do. In other words, what I'm saying is, because of this division between these two groups, that is causing a split on the people on ground zero. The people on ground zero must and should take leadership, because they're the one facing the bullets. The work for the diasporans, Southern Cameroon diasporans, is to provide funds, provide money, provide financial support to those who are fighting the war. Not just take leadership, not just proclaim to be the leaders and causing confusion and division within ground zero, as if those who are fighting on ground zero are now fighting themselves, they're now enemies to themselves, instead of brothers in arms who are fighting a war against La République Cameroon. This is the problem that is slowing down the revolution, and that is causing so many casualties, so many infights, so many distrusts within the people of Southern Cameroon. The interim government want to say they want to be the be all and do all, the voice. They want to be in control of a situation where we don't have complete control. Southern Cameroon is not liberated. Towns in Southern Cameroon are not liberated. Counties in Southern Cameroon are not liberated. We're still at war. So what is the need of this power-hungry mentality, ideology, thinking and acting? What is it? Why is it that people of the interim government think they are the only one that have to be the government of the people, and they are the only, they have to be the voice of the people, they have to be in control of the people? And why is it that AGOC must be the military defense of the people? Meanwhile, when other groups do the work, they want to claim the credit. One of the strong voice of the ADF surrogate or supporter or leader, whatever you want to call it, Tapang Iwatanko, did a video yesterday, which I watched. I was amazed how this guy, what he does is only bullying, intimidating, threatening citizens of Southern Cameroon. And Cho Ayaba wouldn't say anything. And Cho Ayaba is supposed to be the commander-in-chief of the interim of AGOC/ADF. He's supposed to be the commander-in-chief. I mean, what type of organization threatens their own people who are fighting the revolution just to say the ADF is the only force on ground zero? Everybody is ADF. Meanwhile, the groups that have they support themselves financially, they'll be fighting because they want a free and fair country in Southern Cameroon. But the leadership, both leadership, the interim government leadership and the leadership of AGOC, are all about power, are all about tyranny, are all about dictatorship. That's not what it's going to be. That's not what it's going to be. That's not going to be the way forward in creating a state, a fair state for all Southern Cameroonians. It's not going to be. Different strategies need to be applied, and those on ground zero must claim leadership, must think together and act together. And another way they could do it is, using this Amba War draft strategy. When the Amba War initiation started, they used it to raise money through the state called Southern Cameroon. Then from there they went county by county, raising money, supposed money. We don't, I don't believe it's real money. It's fake money. Raw cash is real money. Drafted cash is not real money. Then again, that's just another BS bullshit. But my point I was trying to make is that Southern Cameroons on ground zero can still use the same strategy to fight this revolution. Strategy that was brought up by Eric Tano, the county by county strategy. I got information about Manu County deciding to block the whole Manu County, nothing going in and nothing coming out. Strategy. You do that to all 14 counties and control what is happening inside the 14 counties. you will be able to liberate many counties. This is why I said county by county is the best strategy. And the interim government uses it to raise funds, to raise money, supposed money. They used it to raise my trip to Boya. They use it to raise Amba war draft money. It is the best strategy to win this revolution. When all 14 counties or even 13 counties are active, lock down the entire 14 counties, fighting the enemy and killing all military of like Cameroon within those 14 counties, intense fighting for the next 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 months, whatever. It will create a pathway, an avenue where we would achieve liberty through counties. As I said, county by county is the best strategy. It depends on how you apply it. Because those in those counties, in Meme County, in Manu County, in Lebialem County, in whatever county, they know the areas well enough. They know where to attack and where to defend. All what is needed in each county is for all the groups that have been created, all the military groups that have been created in the county to trust each other, believe in each other, see each other as brothers in arms. I hate that word, comrade. I, for one, I hate that goddamn word, comrade. Because most people call comrades, they sell each other. But brothers in arms, you're facing war, bloody war where you can easily die. You need brothers in arms who can trust and believe, who will fight for you, who will walk through fire for you. That type of relationship needs to be created. That type of bond needs to be created in the time of war like this. But you know what? Interim government, they have their own way of doing things. AGOC, they have their own way of doing things. Somebody like Tapang Ivo would intimidate, terrorize, bully Southern Cameroonians, even on live videos, just to say ADF is in control. Control of what? If ADF is in control, how come many people are dying? How come many Southern Cameroonians, how come many Anglophones are dying if ADF is in control, is in charge? If ADF is in control, how come other groups are the one doing the work and the ADF is claiming the credit? If the interim government is in control, how come people are dying? The interim government is not in control of what is happening in Southern Cameroon. Whatever is happening in Southern Cameroon is by God's grace. It's by Allah's grace. It's by overseas grace. Because those who are in the diaspora are living their life not facing guns, not facing guns, not facing guns, not facing bullets, but yet they want to be the leadership on ground zero. But I say this to the citizens of Southern Cameroon on ground zero. You fighting the war are a leader. You on ground zero fighting the war, facing the enemies, are a leader and must take charge. And must look your brothers who are fighting this war with you, despite what camp they belong to. Because if you really want to win this war, The key is for the soldiers on ground zero to be united, to work as a team. That's what it takes. To win the revolution. Without which, distrust, lack of teamwork, thinking of who's going to get the money and who's not going to get the money, which group is going to get the money and who's not going to get the money, and then no support within the other groups. And why are you fighting this war against Southern Cameroonians? Is it not for liberty? Is it not for liberation? Is it just for money? It's not just for money. Yes, you need money to sponsor the war. People who are generating the money for the revolution should not be the leaders on Southern Cameroon. Should not be. Because they're trying to create a pathway for them to be in power through the blood of the people of Southern Cameroon. Through the blood of the people of Southern Cameroon. Teamwork, unity, working together as Southern Cameroonians, as Ambazonians, as Anglophones, to free the land known as Ambazonia. We need teamwork, Southern Cameroonians. And we can actually win this revolution so long as there's financial support on ground zero and the people on ground zero are working together. People on ground zero are working together to defeat the main enemy, which is like Republic of Cameroon. So Manu County, you are a very strategic county in Southern Cameroon. Very. If Manu County is liberated today, then you are sure that Southern Cameroon is on the pathway for liberation, for liberty, for independence, through war, not through war. We can win this revolution. War that was declared by La Republic and make La Republic a laughing stock. We can win this war. So Manu County, take control of your county and liberate and obliterate all the forces of La Republic in that county and take control of it. You do that, I'm telling you, everything that is needed to fight this revolution will come through Manu County. If Manu County can be liberated from the forces of La Republic of Cameroon. And there are other counties that are also closer to neighboring Nigeria in the northern zone. If that county also can be liberated, it will be the pathway for Southern Cameroon to see liberty, to see freedom, to see independence, to see complete control of Southern Cameroon for Southern Cameroons by Southern Cameroonians. That is the key. We can do this if we stand united. But if we're looking at our backs, if we're thinking that our brothers are going to stop us because, of this or that or what, then we're creating a pathway that is going to lead us to our doom. We must be able to trust those who are fighting with us. But even though you trust, you still have to be watchful. But we must be able to grow that unity as Southern Cameroonians, that bond as Southern Cameroonians, if we want to free Southern Cameroon. It's not by bullying, it's not by intimidation, it's not by saying the ADF is a military of Ambazonia. It's not by saying the interim government is a government of the people. No, the interim government is not the government of the people. It's just that some people are saying the interim government is the government of the people. And just that some people are saying the ADF is the force of Southern Cameroon, but that's not true. Many forces on ground zero support themselves or find ways to support themselves to fight the revolution because they demand for liberty from La République du Cameroon. And we can achieve this by using the county by county strategy. And in the county by county strategy, block by block is also applicable. In the county by county strategy, every county controls what happens in their county to liberate. And after liberation of those counties, unify those counties to create a stronger superpower of a federated Ambazonia that will be free from La République du Cameroon. That's the key. But you know what? Those in the diaspora will fool you, will say whatever. They say they're the interim government. They say they are the strongest force. But those who are on ground zero are paying the price. They're the one bleeding. They're the one dying. So take charge. Control your county. Yes, finances must come from Southern Cameroon, but that doesn't mean that leadership must come from them. And any organization that refuses to support financially to those on Southern Cameroon, well, we will know. And we will have a way to deal with them afterwards. But the diasporans are responsible for supporting this revolution financially, and not necessarily playing the pivotal role as leaders in Southern Cameroon. That's not should be guarantee of, or should be just accepted. It's because many people on ground zero have actually accepted the fact that, because they're given money, they should be the leaders. No. Ground zero, take charge. You are the one feeling the pain. Control your counties. And if you start controlling your counties and eliminating all those nincompoopsy called La République du Cameroon, you will see the difference of how liberty and freedom will come to Southern Cameroon. We can win this war militarily. We can do it. But how we act determines how we will win this revolution. How we act will determine how we will win this revolution. Because the way these two institutions, the AGOC and the interim government, are behaving like dogs, people who can reason, who cannot find a way. You're coming from the same country, same homeland, and you still can't find a way to unite and work together as a team. One has to be supreme, one has to be in control. For what? When we don't yet have full control of Southern Cameroon. We're trying to obtain full control of Southern Cameroon. So there's no point saying this is the one, this is the one. But main point is to work as a team. If we don't, we perish. This is King Eju. I'm out till next time.